Aquarium lighting. Some aquariums do require the lighting, some don't. Marine is definitely aquariums that require a lot of lighting and can run up the electricity bill quite a bit, even if you use LEDs for them. I do recommend LEDs due to the fact that they are low heat, so they won't cause your aquarium to heat up, as well as they do save power. I think CFLs or compact fluorescent light bulbs use about the same as LEDs, maybe just a little bit more than LEDs do. But I personally made some LED lighting for my aquarium, especially I have a large aquarium with plants inside them, so I have some 6500K, which would be your best lighting for a planted aquarium. And actually what you're seeing in my room would be 6500K lighting. I'll show you 2700K lighting, which would be the incandescent type bulbs. As you can see, it's more of an orange color, whereas 6500K is white. You can also go with 10,000K, 20,000K lighting as well for your aquariums, which is good for plants. Aquariums that don't have fish in them, you don't have to have actual lighting, especially if it's in a room that's lit up. Like example, my living room, I have my two aquariums in there. One of them has plants in it, so I do have that lit up fairly well with a 6500K bulb, and it's running on a T5, no, it's a T8 bulb. I replaced the ballast because the ballast that came in it was bad and it was going out, but they're actually pretty easy to fix and convert. It's also electronic ballast, so it doesn't have to have that time to set up, but that is another benefit of LEDs. So LEDs is something I would definitely go with, especially if it's going to be for plants, because they may not seem like LEDs would produce enough light, but they actually do. The T8s, T5s, incandescents, and the halide lights, they all use a lot more electricity, and they get quite hot. So the benefit of the LEDs would be the fact that you are saving on the electricity from the temperature. If you have a big old aquarium, you would be heating up a large room, as well as you would be using that light that would cause your aquarium to heat up, which would in turn cause some things to go wrong inside the aquarium. Example would be a lot of like algae buildup, because algae likes warm, moist areas. If you have the LEDs, even though the lighting itself can cause the algae growth to bloom, you're voiding out the fact that you won't have the heat that's also a factor for algae. So personally, I would go with LEDs. If LEDs is not something you could afford right now, then I would go with like a T8 or T5 bulb inside your aquarium, especially if it's a large aquarium that has these strips in them.